Om Shanti, 4th May 2020. In today's Babdada Sakar Murli, Baba will be talking about the importance of remembrance, that no matter how good you relate the knowledge to others, but if remembrance is lacking, then it's more like giving a good speech or to becoming a good motivational speaker. But Shiv Baba always says that you have to become deities. He never says you have to become good motivational speakers or you are here to develop command over your speaking skills. So today's Murli is entirely about remembrance, where Baba is also calling we children as baby, that we are even worse than babies because at least babies remember their father. So Baba says you repeatedly forget your father, your Sadguru, your teacher, who is here to give you the inheritance of golden age. And Baba is reminding to keep aim objective in front of our eyes, in front of our intelligence, so that the remembrance can stay, and the remembrance should not be dependent whether we are traveling in airplane, trains, or sitting at homes, etc. And Baba says the power of unity in blessing, that how important it is to be concentrated and united, because by being united and concentrated to one, we can absolutely bring the golden age to this world. So let's listen to the Murli in detail, where Baba will also be talking about the pyre of lust and pyre of remembrance, that how pyre of lust is capable to destroy us, and on the other hand how pyre of remembrance is capable of transforming us from devils to deities. So Shiv Baba says, sweet children, make your nature as easy as the Father's. You should not have any arrogance, and let your intellect be filled with knowledge, not arrogance. Question: how are some children even more babyish than babies when doing service? So some children continue to do service and relate knowledge to others, but they don't remember the Father. They say, Baba, I forget to remember you. So Baba calls them more babyish than babies, because children don't normally forget their father. Why do you forget the Father who makes you into prince and princesses? If you forget him, how can you claim your inheritance? While working with your hands, continue to remember the Father. So like I said, entirely the Murli is about remembrance. So Baba says, even while working with your hands, continue to remember the Father. Because even on the path of devotion, we had attended many satsangs where people used to give amazing and brilliant knowledge with their motivational speaking skills. But likewise, Baba said that this knowledge is entirely different, and it requires power and remembrance more, instead of relating it to in a very systematic and convenient way. Like Dadi Janki and all the Dadis that we have in our sacrificial fire of Baba's knowledge, Dadis always used to relate the knowledge only by saying Main kaun, mera kaun, like who am I and whom do I belong to. They were always keeping an eye to make every soul equivalent to Father. So this is the difference that Dadis and we children have. So likewise Shiv Baba says, Om Shanti, the aim and objective of this study is in front of you children. You children know that the Father is in an ordinary body, and that it is also an old body. There, even when they become old, they remain happy in Satyug, because they know that they are to become children again. This one also knows and has the happiness of knowing what he is going to become. The activity becomes like that of a child and remains as easy as a child. There is no arrogance, etc. And the intellect is knowledgeful. As is the one's intellect, so should yours be. Like we should have Brahma Babas, we should have intellect like Brahma Baba had. So Baba has come to teach us, and we will become this. So you children should have the happiness inside of shedding your bodies and then becoming that. We are studying Raj Yoga. Whether you are a young child or an old person, you will all shed your bodies. The study is the same for everyone. This one says, I too am studying Raj Yoga, then I will go and become a prince. You also say that you will become prince and princesses. You are studying to become prince and princesses. Then your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. Your intellects have the faith that you will become prince and prince from beggars, and this world of beggars is going to end. You children have to remain very happy. Baba makes you children equal to himself. Shiv Baba says, I am not going to become a prince or princess. It is this Baba who says, I want to become that. I am studying this study in order to become that. This is Raj Yoga. You children also say that you will become prince and princesses. The father says, that is absolutely right. May there be a rose in your mouth. May this happen practically. Like in Hindi say, tumhare muh mein ghee shakkar. So Shiv Baba is saying, may you have rose in your mouth. This is the exam for becoming prince and princesses. Knowledge is very easy. Remember the father and the future inheritance. It is this remembrance that takes effort. By staying in this remembrance, your final thoughts will lead you to your destination. There is an example that sannyasis give, that someone was told to repeat to himself that I am a bull, I am a bull. And then he truly believed himself to be a bull. All of those things are useless. Here it is a question of religion. The father explains to you children that knowledge is very easy, but there is effort in remembrance. Baba often says, you are a baby. Children then complain and ask, am I really a baby? Baba says, yes, you are a baby. Although you may very well have knowledge, and you do service very well at the exhibitions day and night, nevertheless, I would say that you are a baby. The father says, even this Brahma is a baby. This Baba says, you are greater than I am. This one has many responsibilities. Those who have many responsibilities have many things to think about. Baba receives a great deal of news, and that is why he wakes up early in the morning and tries to stay in remembrance. The inheritance has to be received from that one. Therefore, remember the father. I explain to all the children every day, sweet children, you are very weak in the pilgrimage of remembrance. You may be very good in knowledge, but each one of you has to ask your heart for how long you stay in remembrance of Baba. Okay, you remain very busy in your work during the day, but you can in fact stay in remembrance while doing your work. There is the saying, let your hands do the work and let your heart be in remembrance. This means let your intellects, Baba says, let your intellect be connected there. It is just as on the path of devotion, when they sit down to worship, their intellects are distracted by their work, etc. Or if a woman's husband is abroad, her intellect would then go there because she has a greater connection there. Therefore, even though you may be doing service very well, Baba still says that you have baby intellects. Many children write, I forget to remember Baba. Oh, even a baby doesn't forget his father. You're even more babyish than babies. The father who makes you into prince and princesses is your father, teacher and guru, and yet you forget him. Baba only advises the children who send their full charts to him. You children should write to the father telling him how you remember him and when you remember him. Then the father can advise you depending on the type of service you do. Baba can understand how much spare time you have for remembrance. Basically, Baba says that if you really send an honest chart to me, then by seeing your time schedule for your job, services, etc., I can tell you that how and when you can find time to remember me. Those who have a government job have a lot of spare time. As soon as the workload lightens a little, you can continue to remember the father. Whilst walking and moving around, let there be remembrance of the father. Baba gives you the time. Okay, go to sleep at 9 p.m. and then wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and remember the Baba. Come and sit here. Baba doesn't want you to make it a habit of only sitting down for remembrance, because you can have remembrance whilst walking and moving around too. You children have a lot of spare time here. Previously, you used to go up in the hills and sit in solitude. You definitely have to remember the Father. How else would your sins be absolved? If you're unable to remember the Father, you're more babyish than babies. And everything depends on remembrance. Effort lies in remembering the purifier Father. Knowledge is very easy. You know that only those who came a cycle ago will come and understand this knowledge again. Your children continue to receive directions. The only effort you have to make is how to become Sato Pradhan from Tamu Pradhan. There is no way to do this other than by having remembrance of the Father. You can tell Baba, Baba, because this is my business or because of this job, I am unable to remember you. Baba would immediately advise you, don't do that but do this. Everything of yours depends on remembrance. Many good children give knowledge very well and they make everyone happy, but they don't have any yoga. Although they understand that they have to remember the Father, but they forget. This takes effort. Once you have imbibed this habit, then even when you're sitting on board or boarding a plane or train, you would have the internal concern to stay in remembrance. There would be the happiness inside you that you're being made into the future prince and princesses by Baba. Wake up early in the morning and sit in remembrance of the Father. Then if you get tired, you can lie down and remember Baba. The Father shows you many ways, and if you're unable to remember Baba while walking and moving around, Baba would say, okay, sit for special remembrance at night so that you can at least accumulate something. However, to force yourself to sit somewhere to have meditation becomes like Hatha Yoga. Your path is an easy one. While eating your meal, remember the Father. We are being made into the masters of the world by Baba. Continue to talk to yourself. I am becoming that through this study. Pay full attention to your study. You have very few subjects. Baba explains very little. If you don't understand anything, then ask Baba. Consider yourselves to be souls. These bodies are made of the 5 elements. To consider yourself to be a body means to consider yourself to be a ghost of the 5 elements. This is the devilish world and that is the divine world. Here all are body conscious. No one knows himself to be a soul. There is always wrong and right, and to understand yourself to be an imperishable soul is a right understanding. To consider yourself to be a perishable body is wrong understanding. There is great arrogance of the body. So the Father now explains that forget your bodies, become soul conscious. There is effort in this, and you have taken 84 births. You now have to return home. You find it very easy because you take 84 births. You have to write correctly that the deities of the Sun dynasty take 84 births. You children continue to study and corrections also continue to take place. It is number-wise in a worldly study too. If you study less, you will receive a smaller salary. So you children have now come to Baba to listen to the true story of immortality in order to become Narayan from an ordinary human. This land of death is now to be destroyed and we now have to go to the land of immortality. You children should be concerned about how to become Sato Pradhan from Tamu Pradhan. Shiv Baba says you children should also be concerned that how we should become pure from impure. The purified Father shows all the children the same method. He simply says remember the Father and write your chart and you will be very happy. You now have knowledge, whereas the world is an immense darkness. You are now receiving enlightenment. You are becoming Trinetri and Trikaldarshi. There are many people who say that knowledge can be received anywhere, that this thing is nothing new. Oh, but no one else receives this knowledge, and even if they do receive knowledge somewhere else, they don't do anything with it. Does anyone else make effort to become from ordinary man into Narayan? No, not at all. The Father tells you children that the early morning hours are very good. You get a lot of pleasure at everything And Baba says everything is peaceful and the atmosphere even remains very good. The worst atmosphere is from 10 pm to midnight. This is why the morning time is very good. Go to sleep early and then wake up at 2 or 3 am. Sit comfortably and talk to Baba. Remember the history and geography of the world. Shiv Baba says, I have the knowledge of the Creator and creation. I become the teacher and teach you. You souls continue to remember the Father. The ancient yoga of Bharat is very well known, and you also have to write who that yogi, Baba says, who that yoga is with. It is the yoga of souls with the Supreme Soul. And in other words, Baba says, it is remembrance. You children know that you are all-rounders who take the full 84 births, and only those who belong to the Brahmin clan will come here. We are the Brahmins, and we are now going to become deities. Saraswati too is this one's daughter. I am told. I am old, but I am very happy that I am now to leave this body and take birth to a king. I am now studying, and I will then have a golden spoon in the mouth. This is the aim and objective of all of you children. Why should there not be happiness? No matter what people say, why should your happiness be lost? If you don't remember the Father, how can you become Narayan from an ordinary man? You have to become elevated, do you not? Show that you can make such effort. Why do you become confused? Why do you become disheartened, saying that not everyone will become a king? The moment you have the thought that everyone is going to become a king, that not everyone is going to become a king, you will fail. When they study in a college to become barristers or engineers, they don't say that not everyone will become a barrister. If they don't study, they fail. The whole rosary is of 16,108. Who will come first? That will depend on your efforts. Each of you is making more effort than the next one. It is now in your intellects of you children that you are to leave your old bodies and return home. If you just remember this much, your efforts will become intense. It should remain in the intellects of you children that the bestower of liberation and liberation in life for all is the one Father. Today there are so many billions of people in the world, and there will be only 9 lakh of you. This is just an approximation. How many more could there be in the golden age? Because it is a kingdom that is being established, there also has to be subjects. And the intellects say that in the golden age the tree is very small, it is beautiful. The very name is heaven, paradise. The whole cycle continues to rotate in the intellects of you children. And if you continue to turn it around all the time, that is very good. This cuff that comes in the suffering of karma, because this is an old shoe. I am not going to receive a new one here. Shiv Baba says, I neither take rebirth nor enter a womb. I enter an ordinary body, old body, and you are now in your state of retirement, and you have to go beyond sound to the land of peace. Just as the day ends and changes into night, and the night ends and changes into day, in the same way, this old world is definitely going to be destroyed. Shiv Baba says, you show your baby-like natures, and when you say that you are unable to remember Baba, you would be called a baby, would you not? Are you such small babies that you forget the Father? Shiv Baba says there is example of Aurobindo Ghosh. Today he has so many centers, and you now know that all of that belongs to the path of devotion. You are changing from human beings into deities. Continue to remember the Father, and the petrol will continue to be filled. Then you souls will definitely run. You can call them part of Shiv Baba's procession or his children. The Father says, I have now come to remove you from the pyre of lust and seat you on the pyre of knowledge and yoga. You receive health through yoga and wealth through knowledge. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana is, keep your aim and objective in front of you and remain happy. Never become disheartened. Never have the thought that not everyone is going to become a king. Make effort to claim a high status. Remember the most beloved father with a lot of love. Do not become a baby in this. The early morning is a very good time for having remembrance. Sit comfortably in silence and remember Baba. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of success by making your stage free from wasteful and sinful thoughts with your specialities of unity and concentration. In order to be blessed with success in the task of revealing Bap Dada, always be united and reveal the One. One finger of cooperation has been shown as a sign of unity, and then with concentration, that is when your stage is constantly free from wasteful and sinful thoughts, success becomes a garland around your neck. However, for this, you must constantly remember the slogan, neither will I be a problem nor will I fluctuate on seeing a problem. I will always remain an embodiment of solutions. Slogan, stay under Bap Dada's canopy of protection and Maya cannot cast a shadow over you. Om Shanti.